Welcome everybody to the show. I believe I'm live. Welcome to the chat. We are on the third daily Homeboy hour, guys. It seems like a lot of people are enjoying it. I've been getting a lot of comments, and actually in this specific show, as the title says, we're going to be going over part 2 of Amber Heard's interview with the Today Show. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. If you guys watched the show yesterday, I was a bit like just thinking, what could she possibly say that's worth going over, right? And to be honest, I don't think that she said anything crazy monumental. I mean, well, okay, maybe I'm underplaying it, but what I mean to say is that that's like worth going for an entire hour. I don't know if the show will be an entire hour, but at the same time, I did kind of reflect on the interview and a comment that I received in yesterday's show as well, and I want to go over some comments as well. I figured like, okay, maybe on the third, because again, this is like an experiment, guys. This 1 hour experience, right? The 1 hour experience, the 1 hour Homeboy experience. So it seems like a lot of people are digging it. I did get a few critical comments, which I want to make sure I go through it with you guys, and I'm always open to criticism. So we'll go over that afterwards. Gosh, I just got out the shower a little bit ago, by the way. So let me check the chat, make sure we're live, everything's Gucci. I guess my hat's not here, so this is how we're gonna deal with it here. Ooh, the chat is, there we go. All right, cool. So we all here, huh? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. All right, we got 29 likes already, 100 viewers. Very nice. Okay. Yesterday we reached the goal of in-show goal of 100 likes. This time 111 likes. We'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm honestly pretty happy. Like, I was a little bit nervous, and I think honestly it's good that I'm doing these daily hour streams, because I was reflecting again, and like I think I've gone through a lot of stuff through the past couple of years, and a lot of us have. A lot of us sitting at home. I've also gotten a lot of comments saying that your show helped me through like COVID and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's awesome, but like it's also hit me in certain ways that like watching and going back to like older streams on this channel, like I was so much more lax. I mean, I literally made this channel as a kind of de-stressor, because the Edwin's Generation channel began to get very stressful, and I was like, well, I still like to like live stream and like just chill with my viewers and connect and stuff. And then it got to this point where also this started happening, like whoa. So I want to kind of like do the hour streams to just connect and like vibe with people, so everyone can be chill and like know where my head's at, and I want to know where you guys' head's at and everything, reconnect. But anyway, yeah, and I'm also testing the chat overlays. I don't know how I feel about this one, because it's like, well, whatever, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, without further ado, if you guys are ready, we're just gonna start playing this part 2 of the Amber Heard interview. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys have seen it. Let me see, make sure we're at the beginning.
Did you worry?
Is this, I think this is it. Wait, am I? Yeah, this is it. Okay, okay, so this is basically the beginning. YouTube is finally starting to push your old videos again since you start streaming daily. Okay, yeah, I took like a 4-month break too. That I don't know if that kicked me off the algorithm. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all good. I feel like it like even if I'm streaming to a tight group, honestly, like I just want to reconnect, because like that's all secondary. I want to get on camera and like just get comfortable again. I don't know. It's a lot of mental struggle being your own boss. It's not as luxurious as you might think. All right, guys, let's get started on this though, because I want to get through this, and I want to get people's thoughts and go through some comments on what they think about the show. And yeah,
They had settled their divorce. Life had seemingly moved on, and you decide to write an op-ed. Why did you do that?
Because the op-ed wasn't about my relationship with Johnny.
But it alluded to him. It was unmistakable.
What the op-ed was about was
as a professional body language reader, I can tell that she's got such a condescending look. Like, it's not about Johnny, it's about something bigger. Don't you know I'm trying to accomplish something so big in this universe? Okay? I'm working for something big. Me losing the trial is bad for humanity, okay? My op-ed is good for humanity. Honestly, also, um, yesterday's stream. Actually, I'm just gonna go over this comment because I got a comment that I kind of liked. Um, I don't think I have it prepared, so I'll have to look for it. But I'll look for it while we're listening.
With Johnny.
But it alluded to him. It was unmistakable.
You know, what the op-ed was about was, you know, me loaning my voice to a bigger cultural conversation that we were having at the time.
Did you worry? Gosh, I'd love to be a person weighing in on these cultural issues, but that's going to stir this all up again.
I obviously knew it was important for me not to make it about him or to do anything like defame him. I had lawyers, teams of lawyers, review all the drafts of this.
When you wrote this op-ed, it was the height of Me Too. Legions of powerful men being canceled, losing their jobs. Did you want that to happen to Johnny Depp?
Of course not. Of course not. It wasn't about him.
But the op-ed.
I'm telling you, it's like she's got canned responses. It's all the same. It wasn't about him. It wasn't about him. Like, this is why obviously she has to say these things because she wants to appeal. You know, she wants to appeal the judgment. She wants to go back to court. So, you know, this is why, like, part of the reason why it doesn't feel genuine. Like, it doesn't come off genuine. But there's a specific comment that I'm looking for that kind of like inspired this attitude that you're gonna see that I'm a little bit more like, okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go. Let's go all in here.
And the abuse alleged was at the heart of the 6-week trial.
Just pulls his arm back with the phone and throws it at my face. Hit me right in it felt like my eye.
Heard testified that the final straw came after a violent fight in May 2016. 6 days later, she filed for a restraining order, cameras capturing her as she left the courthouse. But Depp's lawyers convinced the jury Heard was lying about the abuse. Police who responded to the 2016 incident testified during the trial that they didn't see any injuries and that Heard declined to file charges.
This was a hoax, according to his team. Why didn't I cooperate with the police? As I've testified before, and I will stand by until my dying day, I didn't want to cooperate with them. I didn't want this to be out. I didn't want this to be known. I didn't want to cooperate with them because I didn't want this to be, I didn't want to get him in trouble. If it was a hoax, I could have done that.
But 5 days later, you went to court and it came out.
5 days later, I made the decision to stand up for myself and protect myself. You can't get a restraining order in private.
I need to start pausing. This stream is not gonna go well with DMCA. Okay, it's just like I'm really processing, and also I might as well just show you guys the comment here. Oh god, I need to figure out how to make it bigger. That's what she said. So this person said, oh, this person Mina is not the Mina we know. It's not my Mina, but she said, even though, oh my god, why did you get smaller? Even though I have no personal interest in the trial, I still appreciate how you handle the topic and aren't too harsh. Can I see the rest of it? Bruh. Oh my god. Oh. You know, guys, this cool thing about like these, I'm drawing it now. I'm drawing on the comments. Okay. So the cool thing about these unplanned 1 hour show experiments is that they're an experiment. Oh my god, this is pranking me, bro. They're an experiment, okay, guys? What you need to keep in mind. So this is not gonna go, you know, all planned and great. But this person said, I like how you handle the topic and aren't too harsh on either side, but can still respectfully find the humor in things. It's a really great balance. Really enjoying these streams. Keep up the good work, right? Okay, so there was this comment, right? And there was another comment that I received that kind of misbalanced that comment, because somebody else said, I actually think I did have this comment prepared, so I'm a little bit more organized here, guys. Okay. Because that's true. I do try to like separate myself when I cover these issues. You know, I do make a literal conscious effort. But this comment actually elicited like the opposite reaction for this stream. This woman, Patricia, says, you say you don't know how you would react, but I think if you're able to go back and watch the videos of yourself talking about how you're a stalker and That's how you would react. We can tell you had emotion, even though it wasn't the same situation. The emotional damage can compare. And, you know, it made me realize, like, I am, like, I don't need to be this charitable. And I'm going to try something different from today's show, because something else that happens in this interview, because I already watched it, you know, like I said, I wasn't sure if it was worth it, so I kind of previewed it, watched it beforehand to see if it would be worth it. And something like, I was like, something that Amber says just really rubs me the wrong way. And I'm sorry if I disappoint the other commenter, Mina, but I'm going to take a more personal approach in this stream. I hope I explained that okay. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, but because, yeah, I do try to approach a really balanced way, but none of that shit today. Let's go.
Which, of course, I didn't understand the night when the cops were called.
An employee of TMZ testified at court and said that TMZ was tipped off about when you were going to be going to the courthouse and on what side of your face bruises would be apparent. Did you tip off TMZ?
I was going to say, he certainly didn't get tipped off by me or anyone in my...
you know tip off TMZ?
Why would they? No.
You ask no one.
Dude, like, when you... Okay. I like how you can see all three angles of her preparation phase, like... Okay, here's the thing, like... TMZ aren't mind readers. They don't just know where celebrities are, you know? They are tipped off. Like, they just... Like, you go to the courthouse every single day, you're not gonna find TMZ people there, right? So what? You're saying that TMZ just, like, happened to know that she would be there and where to take a picture of her? Whatever, okay? It's just... When she says, why would they, though? It's such a dumb question to ask, because why would they? Well, the whole argument against you is that you want to get publicized. You know, you want people to know. You're kind of building the narrative. And that's the whole thing that builds up to, like, the whole, like, how people knew it was about Johnny. Because building up to that op-ed, you were leaving all these clues. Okay, let's keep going. Because this isn't even the bad thing, by the way, guys.
When to do that.
As I testified to before, it had nothing to do with me.
There are different incidents that you testified to, and the Depp legal team would put up pictures of you publicly right after that or in the days following and saying that why are there no bruises?
Again, it's that thing. If you have bruising, if you have injuries, it's fake. If you don't have any, then you weren't injured.
You had promised to donate $7 million of your divorce settlement to charity. It was revealed at trial that you haven't done so yet. However, they played a tape where you stayed on the air that you have donated it. Do you think that raised questions as to your credibility with the jury?
I made a pledge, and that pledge is made over time by its nature.
When you say I donated, you know that everybody thinks that you've donated it, not that you've pledged it. So for the jurors sitting there, do you think they felt like that was you getting caught in a lie?
I don't know, because so much of
this interviewer is literally so nice. Like, she's like owning her in the nicest way and like letting her be like, you know what, this girl's doesn't get it. Like, why is Amber doing this interview? Like, what something is wrong with it. Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, she doesn't get it. You don't just say you donated. You don't say that.
I feel like so much of the trial was meant to cast aspersions on who I am as a human, my credibility.
Nothing to do with what you were just asked. She was just asked... Okay, sorry, didn't mean to pause there, but she was just asked, like, don't you think, obviously it comes off like you didn't donate if you say you donated? And she's like, you know, the trial was meant to make me look bad. Okay.
Ability to call me a liar in every way you can. And
that was the trial. It was a credibility contest.
And
that was
right.
It.
This is another one.
A really nice way for the interviewer to say, yeah, you were doing it to Johnny too. I mean, that's kind of how it is.
One of the examples where if you pull back and you think about it, I shouldn't have to have donated it in an effort to be believed. I shouldn't have had to earmark the entirety of that in order to have...
You shouldn't have, but once you said you did...
Right, which is where...
Right. That's just it. But when the argument against you is that, in part, that you're making this accusation in part for money, Because again, guys, it wasn't just like okay, yeah, she like she said she would donate the money from the divorce settlement, right? But also she wanted his Range Rover. She wanted like was it 1 or 2 of his penthouses, or was it 3? I don't know. It was at least one of them, which is kind of out there, right? And then she wanted for them to be paid for, and she wanted all the lawyer fees to be paid for. She wanted a lot of stuff. Like, this is not the stuff she talks about, right? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the argument is being made against you that you wanted money, and you had like over a year to donate at least $1 million of the $7 million that was already in your pocket, because she's been chilling on $7 million from the divorce settlement. But she's like, Children's Hospital, do you really need it? I mean, come on now.
It was intended to go.
Heard says she still plans to honor that pledge.
How do you see your future now?
3 penthouses, that's what I thought.
I get to be a mom, like, full time, you know?
Not full time if you're coming on interviews just after you lost the trial, girl. This isn't full time. I'm sorry. Go be a mom. Go actually be a mom.
I'm not having to juggle calls with lawyers.
One day you may want to tell your daughter about this, or have to tell your daughter about everything that you've gone through. What would you want to say?
I think no matter what, it will mean something. I did the right thing. I
Why does she speak so slow? Now everything's bothering me.
did everything I could to stand up for myself and the truth.
Heard and Depp's volatile relationship lasted just 4 years. Depp confirming his engagement to me.
Yeah.
Statement said, I still have, well, you issued a statement, and part of the statement said, I still have love for Johnny.
Yes,
Is that still true?
yes,
After everything?
absolutely. Absolutely.
She still has love for Johnny. Okay? That's not the shocking part. That's not the part that shook me a bit. But it's this part.
I love him.
I can be charitable to I could be charitable. You know, good old Edwin could be charitable to I still have love for you. I still have love for you. You know, it's almost like, okay, no, I get it. You know, whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. But like, I love him. I just can't. I can't, you know. And I think part of the reason why people are so stuck on this story is because it is hard not to like personalize it, right? Like connect yourself to it in some way. Like, I feel like obviously not everybody, you know, has been through what is being alleged on either side, but the type of person is what we recognize. And it's very interesting how Johnny Depp says that, like, on tape, he says that he never wants to look her in the eye ever again. And in court, we saw him make a conscious effort to not even make eye contact or look in her direction, right? And on the other hand, and you know, they're both obviously alleging abuse against each other. And on the other hand, you have her smirking and laughing in awkward situations of the trial, and saying that she loves him, and doing interviews about the trial. She wants to continue this. I think she wants to extend this. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, man. Like, it's and here's the thing. I'm the type of guy that I do want to understand, because I don't think this is normal, okay? And when I say I think a lot of people think that she's manipulative and crazy in the sense that she knows. I think in her own way she convinces herself of these things. But this is a moment of honesty. I think she does love him. I think she has, I don't know, I don't want to say obsession, but like I don't know. It's fucking weird. It doesn't make sense, you know? What does Chad think? Because this is a powerful part of the interview that kind of shook me. And, you know, it's like you think of situations in your own life of like abuse, and like, I don't know, I can't imagine someone like abusing me in the ways, because it's one thing, like, dude, she's literally testified that she's lost sleep in the sense that she's woke up screaming, right, in the middle of the night. She's described the most horrendous and extreme ways of PTSD, which, of course, you know, doctors on the stand said that it was way exaggerated and not really founded. But in her own ways, in her own words, she says she has the most extreme PTSD. And you would think something would come out of this, right? Someone that describes this intense PTSD. So I just want to understand, how can you be so composed, and how can you say you love someone that you accuse of sticking a broken bottle inside your privates that made you bleed and all this stuff, man? I'm sorry, I don't even mean to get graphic, but like I don't understand, and that's made you theoretically go bankrupt. I don't know. Do you like? Is there any? I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
I loved him with all my heart. And
Wait, sorry.
I love him. I loved him with all my heart. And I tried the best I could to make a deeply broken relationship work. And I couldn't. No bad feelings or ill will towards him at all.
Do you see what I mean? Like, if you try to put yourself in her situation, man, like, think, okay, and you know, like, I hate to say, I don't want to bring up anybody that in this chat that's been go through abuse, and obviously, like, I feel like the abuse that she describes is probably worse than much of the abuse that maybe we gone through or something. I don't know. I mean, it just sounds horrible, right? I can't imagine, like, not wishing any ill will, bruh. Like, it's almost like she's going the extra mile to come out as a bigger person, right? Just because we have the text messages from his side that's like him saying, oh, she's gonna have global humiliation and all this stuff, which I think they go over in this. Let me see. But this is just ugh.
Top story with Tom Yamas.
Wait, was that it? Was that it? Fuck. Was that it? Shit, I forgot. Was that really it, guys? Did anybody see it? What? You tell me that's how it ends?
A deeply broken relationship work. And I couldn't. No bad feelings or ill will towards him at all.
Well, that's dumb as shit.
Lawsuits from her ex-husband
Oh, wait, I think we skipped this part. Hold on.
as she looks to move forward.
There's a text message where Johnny promises total global humiliation for you. Do you feel like that came true?
I know he promised it. I testified to this. I'm not a good victim, I get it. I'm not a likable victim. I'm not a perfect victim, but
I'm not a perfect person. Sorry, I'm thinking like Hoobastank.
when I testified, I asked the jury to just see me as human and hear his own words, which is a promise to do this. It feels as though he has.
Amber Heard
So yeah, that's the part we accidentally skipped. But okay, dude, like the way that they represent the text message from Johnny Depp as if like he made a public statement like, I'm gonna make Amber Heard's life global humiliation, when it was like him like furiously venting about like, you know, how she had screwed him over, right? As if we've never vented about someone. Like, that's the thing, guys. If we're gonna be charitable as possible to both parties here. Okay, so Johnny has said that she cut off his finger, and you know, she was horrible to him in so many ways, and you know, literally planting these allegations and all this stuff, right? And the divorce and all this stuff, right? So yeah, he has reason to be mad and venting. That wasn't a public statement. That was a venting text that said a lot more horrible things, in my opinion, than global humiliation. Like, dude, he was saying if she wants to take this to court, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna, give her global humiliation. And the way she's like, everything about it is just so like, dude, look at me, I'm a victim, and I don't know, I've had it, guys. I can't do this anymore. I can't even pretend to feel bad for her, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. And one more thing, because this is another a comment that I got, and because I said I was kind of reviewing some critical comments. This is one of the critical comments I got, and it's I accept criticism, but there's some criticism that's, and look, guys, check me in chat if I'm wrong, but like, this doesn't feel genuine. This feels kind of like you're not really criticizing as much as you're trying to be a snob, trying to like do a backhanded type of thing. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, hold on. So just pretend you don't know who I am. Don't put some extra like, oh, it's Edwin, who's cool, right? Like, who cares? Let's see. Where's the damn comment? I said, where's the comment? Okay, this is a comment. Oh, God, this is so good. I miss the old Edwin, right? Okay, so here we go. And it's extra appropriate now that I'm extra anti-Amber, as they say. I miss when you made content that mattered. The focus on being anti-Amber makes me feel like you could switch up and be against Manson victims as well. Johnny's a huge supporter of Marilyn Manson. That's telling. This doesn't feel real to me. This is, I don't know. Like, what? Here's the thing, guys, okay? And again, I'm like in a spicier mood today, so keep that in mind. When I'm making content about Amber Heard, I think it's always been pretty clear that where I stand on the issue. Obviously, I'm a little bit more spicy today, but like, it's always been clear. I'm not trying to like sugarcoat it from the beginning, obviously, right? I mean, I debated an angry Amber Heard supporter, right? Which, in reality, I didn't really care to debate. I really cared to like see the perspective. But if the only Amber Heard support I can get is someone that screams, then that's really fucking unfortunate, to be quite frank with you. So, like, I do want to understand. That's the thing. Like, I'm not the type to want to be close-minded. I do want to see the other side and stuff. That's the whole point. But because and everything that I do on this channel, it matters to me. Like, I'm not the type of person to like cover shit that doesn't matter. Oh, fucking A. This thing keeps getting smaller, right? Now, with that being said, if it doesn't matter to you, I completely understand, guys. Nobody's forcing you to watch the channel. I completely understand. And I completely understand with people falling out, right? Like, if you don't support me anymore because you don't, I don't cover, well, Chris Hansen is not around, or maybe you subscribe for Onision, I don't know, right? Like, obviously, like, I'm trying something new with this Homeboy experiment and everything too. So we're going to cover different things. And look, I want to move on from this too, but like, obviously we also have to review some comments, and I get that, okay? But to say like, you could switch up and be against Manson victims, like, I'm struggling to understand what this has to do with Marilyn Manson. Oh yeah, Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson are or were friends. Therefore, like, I'm sorry, but I think you're dense. I don't know how to reply to this, but this is like, it's not even insulting my intelligence. It's insulting your own intelligence to say this dumb shit, to be honest. Like, wow, you're anti-Amber, therefore you support Marilyn Manson. No, bitch, go watch my video about Marilyn Manson, and you can see, like, it's pretty obvious, like, why I came to that conclusion, right? And look, I know it's already been like close to 2 years since that video was uploaded, and I do intend to do a follow-up, okay? And I've seen his lawsuit, and I do want to cover his lawsuit again. But I think it's so dumb when people conflate the two issues, because if you look at Marilyn Manson stories, and even what the victims have said, they're completely uncorrelated to the Johnny Depp case. And when, whichever your side you're on, if you support, like, I know there are people that support both Amber Heard and Marilyn Manson, but like, it's not a requirement. You can literally support one and the other, or one or the other. Or you can also not care, but to say that, wow, you're anti-Amber, therefore you're gonna be anti-Manson victims. Like, what? I can also just be a real critical person, you know? Like, hey, guess what? I think Johnny Depp is fucking weird for, you know, some of the things he's done. Like, for example, I guess in that one text where he talks about, like, dating, like, a 18-year-old Russian girl, like, dog, you're kind of like in your late 50s or something. Whatever, like, but that's it. Like, whatever. It's weird, but what can you do? Doesn't imply that he's like abused anyone or anything, you know. And actually, that reminds me, because actually, I don't want to go over it. It's like this declaration from his upcoming lawsuit, right? That's like people trying to be like, oh wow, he's also going to court for hitting somebody. But if you look at like what's being presented so far, there was a declaration that's like, hey, I was there. I took pictures that are timestamped. He didn't punch anybody. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a shit show. But what I'm trying to get at here is people like this. I'm not trying to be nice anymore, okay? I don't want that. And I like the idea of the 1 hour Homeboy experiences, that you guys like, you know, we can also review comments, and I can also interact with people that watch the show afterwards, right? Because obviously not everybody can make the shows, and I'm really grateful that people actually enjoy that, you know. So of course I got a lot of great comments as well, but like, you know, I don't want to just focus on that. And here's a criticism that I'm not gonna snap at though, okay? Here's this person. This person said, stick with your scripted videos, bro. At least you do proper research. Hey, Noah selling, you know, this is not the type of content. This is on the Act Man live stream that I did on Monday, the first one. And I said, it's kind of reactionary in nature. You know, it's like, it's not meant to be like heavily researched, because it was literally reacting to the way he behaved towards Tommy C, which I still stand by everything in that live stream, to be honest with you. And he says, if you're reacting to some random video or situation, I absolutely agree with you that it takes no real research. This isn't the average situation. It's not like you're reacting to a single video. You're reacting to a very complicated situation that has a great deal of implication for literally everything CC on YouTube, my dude. Content creator. This deserved actual research. Love your regular stuff, but this is a giant L for you, in my opinion. Now, you know, I guess that's your opinion. That's fine. And I mean, I don't fully understand, because I was covering how, you know, I thought it was whack that Act Man wanted Tommy C to get a strike. I don't think I really needed much research. And I even said that my actual content coverage, covering the actual Act Man Quantum TV situation was coming up in a few days. But regardless, that's fine. People can dislike it. They can think it's a giant L. And that's fine, because this is an experiment, you know. This is our third show, and I accept it. Ingrid Cold, I take the L for that first live show. It's all good. We're on the third one. We'll see how we do. All right, that's me venting a little bit. I think I was all over the place. Maybe the third episode is probably the worst, but how's chat feel? What do you guys think? You want another drinking stream? Maybe we'll do like a Friday hour. Oh, I can't. If I do a drinking stream, it'd have to be more than an hour. Okay, so I'm thinking also for the, like, you know, because I can't have Eva's busy throughout the weekdays, so it's probably gonna be me, like, just, you know, hour with Homeboy, as it sounds, right? At least for now. But I think also for weekends, I want to try to like book some. I don't want to say book some guests, but you know, besides like Eva, of course, co-hosting, like, I'm gonna try to get some stories with like some guests, because I think that'll make this show more exciting. Please check my Discord clip. Okay, hold on. All right. It's a YouTube short. This better be good. This is going through the whole show.
We're also seeing...
He slaps me one more time. Hard.
We're also seeing this sadness in her mouth start now. A lot of people have said it looks fake, but a lot of people don't realize why it looks fake. The reason it looks fake is because as an actress, she knows that when we're sad, we frown. In other words, the corners of the mouth go downwards.
All right.
But she doesn't understand why we frown. So she is activating the muscles of her mouth to move downwards. And she's talking like this. That's not the reason we frown when we're sad. When we're sad, the muscles of the face relax. And as a result, the cheeks really droop downwards. Because the cheeks are drooping and the mouth...
yeah, okay, cool. You know, yeah, you guys can go into your own body language in your own time, all right? All right, respectfully, I'm not... Okay, like I said, Homeboy experiments, it's an experiment. But now I know I don't think I'm going to be checking random Discord things. Maybe you could throw a donation maybe next time. Oh my god. Don't feel bad. Nothing wrong with it, okay? No hate or nothing. It's all good. 1 hour bottle of tequila, but like I won't start getting drunk till the end of the hour, so it's like I'll be all alone by the time I end the show. Let's see. How long have we been live, guys? How are we doing? I feel like I ranted a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Are you guys enjoying the stream? Be honest. Here.
Nah.
Oops. Nah. I'm gonna click a random video. Have you ever watched Behavior Panel? No, I haven't, but I heard of the channel. And it's not that I don't think body language is inaccurate, by the way. Obviously, I do think there's accuracy to it. But, like, I think a lot of it, you can just tell. Like, you can just know. We got 291 people in the chat. Hell yeah. All right. Did we get to 111 likes? My goal? Did we reach that? I can't find my freaking... Where is my channel? Where is my channel? Gotta make a difference. Gotta make it right. Let's see. Did I have any other comments I want to go over? I guess not. I want to see if people. Did people want to call in and like? Was anybody like really aggravated by Amber Heard? I don't know. Like, I kind of just felt like she's just I don't know how you could say you love someone, right? It just doesn't make sense. Like, I think of people, even people like, if I want to connect to like situation, like say like my biggest drama, right, with my ex roommate and the psycho ex. No love for them whatsoever. I'm pretty sure Mina feels the same way. Fuck those people. Well, I mean, I guess in a way, like my ex roommate, like we had a really close friendship, and I was really struggling for a long time. Like I'll admit, like, but like he never stuffed the bottle in my anywhere, right? I don't know. It doesn't feel right to connect it. There's someone waiting to call. Yeah, but that's Abby. Okay, Abby. Let's see what Abby has to say. What's up, Abby? Hello, Abby.
Yo.
How's it going? Is this your good mic?
Yeah, is this better?
It's okay. We're gonna get you a better one though.
Well, yeah, they've been used.
Or maybe it could be the Matt Pitt mic, right?
The Matt Pitt. Is this Matt Pitt?
Yeah, you got one leg. All right. So what can you offer us here?
Okay. So BPD is super similar to DID, which is from what I understand what she's quote unquote diagnosed with, quote unquote. They're both personality disorders. So I understand the degree of like her not able to express emotions. So I think when she says she loves somebody, it's a different way of being loved, right? And I say that from my experience with somebody with a personality disorder, because he would always say like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, but like they're showing love, being loved. Any love is not what our experience of love is, because it's, in my opinion, for them just words. Just like if you ever notice when she talked about feelings, she said, I felt sad, I felt this, it was sad. Like, it wasn't actually being sad. She never expressed that she was sad. She just said she was sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like, it's weird. The whole like, I guess it was like sort of diagnosis on the stand, and I'm not that kind of in that kind of field, but I just see her as like not being really connected and kind of just being very like convincing of herself in sort of way. So.
Well, she believes it.
Yeah, exactly. She makes herself believe it.
Yeah, it's the lies that she tells herself, I guess is a way of putting it, but it's really just she doesn't know how to empathize with it because she doesn't understand it. That's what I was saying. Like, she doesn't understand that, like, oh yeah, somebody else can be in the wrong too, or she can be in the wrong too. It's not just everyone else. Like, my ex does that all the time to me, like, oh, why are you always so mad at me? And I'm like, dude, you did all these things. Did you think I was just going to be happy in the end? Like, no, same with Johnny Depp. Do you think that after all of this crap that you've done everywhere, that he's just going to be like, oh yeah, I love you too? Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been on the receiving end with that for people that are not great, but it is when you're like in that and it's just a whirlwind and a whirlwind and a whirlwind. It doesn't matter who you are. Like you can come from any walk of life. You can be male, female, anything, and like it's never gonna change your experience inward. We're all humans. It's just people process feelings different, and some of us have a heart.
Right.
Some
Yeah.
of us don't.
See, and that's part of the reason too. Like, why I don't even get to like the personality disorders, because I do think that she kind of, when you say, yeah, she was diagnosed with BPD, like she does kind of give it a bad name, you know. And like I remember when I covered the Melanie Martinez Timothy Heller, that's what everybody used against Timothy.
Man.
They were like, oh, well, she does this and all that. It was wild.
Well, yeah, I mean, like one of my favorite, like I said, my favorite last podcast, he's like, you can have schizophrenia and be a total normal part of society. You do the treatment, you go through the process, like it's all those things, but it's really hard with people with personality disorders or like narcissistic personality disorders, anything along those like lines, to first admit that they have a problem, because if you admit they have a problem, then they did something wrong. And like if they did something wrong, it's never going to happen. In my personal opinion, and in most professionals' interpretations of like narcissists and stuff, like they won't admit that they did something wrong. So that's why they're so hard on being the victim, because if they're not, then they're the one at fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole like circle, because I had to realize like, why did I never understand anything my ex did? And I was like, well, because I'm not stupid. Like I would never do stupid stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would never cheat on somebody. That's just not cool. I would never like record somebody when they're having a mental break with after their mom died. Like who the hell? Like who? No.
Which, when I guess I didn't find it like direct, evidence that it actually was right after, but because he understand, he didn't say he said it could have been, so we don't know. And it was funny like he was saying there's no metadata. He was saying that like, what can we see that? And they were like like no. Yeah. I feel
like that was the end of their like relationship from what I remember, and from when you posted that video, it was like May 10th or something, and it was like a day or so, like it was the same week that his mom had passed away. Like that's already enough time. Like my family, when my brother passed away, like that took like a whole year to like heal. Like you just experienced something totally tragic. Like it's not something that just goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially when your marriage is in shambles.
Here? I'm trying to find my freaking thing so I can.
Oh, and lastly about like the choosing sides thing. Yeah, politics, y'all. That's what this is. It's with every single aspect of your life. You don't have to be one or the other. You can be in the middle. You can be freaking Switzerland. Be Switzerland. Just
on what?
What?
Politics? What you mean? What's political?
Well, like left or right, Amber Heard or Johnny Depp, president and others.
Okay.
President. You know what I mean? Like everything's politics. Ant-Man or freaking QTV. Like it doesn't matter. Like everything has a perspective. In most places, like you can be in the middle. It's fine. Be Switzerland. Okay, you don't have to be so angry when somebody isn't. Agree to disagree and walk away.
Thanks for calling in, Abby. We need to back it up, and let me see how I can manage the show now. I think I've been on. We've already been on for almost an hour. We still got a little bit of time. I don't. Does anybody else want to call in? Otherwise, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the last remaining. We still got a little bit of time. I don't. Oops. I already ran out of water. See, I need again. No, Abby's cool. Abby's cool. I was okay, guys. I did a live stream Twitch last night, and she might help me with some research, but I told her, we gotta make sure we keep it compact, otherwise. But she didn't. It's just there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say, and it's a lot to unpack. Pick a side, YouTube. I do think that the whole situation has been kind of made that way, and it's really weird. Like Tommy C literally was getting like botted on his Twitter over like his opinions, even though he never supported Quantum TV, but that's what the bots were saying. But yeah, anybody else want to call in real quick? Otherwise, we can keep doing the Homeboy experiments. I think it's going okay. It's not a total flop. It's not crazy success, but it's a fun experiment. And it's definitely not a daily thing. Okay, I want you guys to know you're being spoiled right now if you enjoy the show. Like, it's a cool way to connect. And yeah, after the NBC interview, it appears that Amber believes her own lies. Yeah, I think so too. she shouldn't appeal the case. But I don't know. Did the stream end or are you just frozen? I think you're frozen. Hopefully the stream didn't end. You're frozen? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Hold on, guys. Stream's fine? Okay. Alright, let's see. I mean, is there anything else to talk about, guys? I think we might actually do a shorter show today, to be honest. Because, like, I think we covered quite a bit. And, yeah, I mean, it feels wrong, though. It feels wrong to end the stream on, like, less than an hour. Homeboy hour. Okay, it's not frozen. Any rapid fires? You're my favorite streamer. I don't tune into anybody else. Okay, see, here are the positive. I know I went over some, critical comments in a couple minutes ago, but now we're going over the positive ones. Thank you. These shorter streams are a treat, my dude. Hell yeah. And yeah, like I said, guys, I'm thinking of like doing like a special guest, right? And I mean, that actually naturally happens in the weekend streams. Like, Nick and Bob will actually just pop in last one, and it's cool. So, but I want to have like planned segments. So we'll see if I can do something like that. But as far as this weekend, I only have one subject planned. So also, if you join my Discord, I think I have it linked in the description. Feel free to like suggest topics. Right now, I'm looking into the Ezra Miller one because I'm really interested in that one. That one doesn't seem to have a lot of coverage that I've seen. So I'm gonna start looking into that and see what I can do. How was your day? It was good. It was good. I had a bagel. Well, no, I had a peanut butter strawberry jam sandwich, some coffee. Took my Dougie for a walk. Took a shower. On here, gonna go see the movie Everything Everywhere at Once or whatever that's called later today. I heard it was really good. Lucky Draw says it's been a while since I caught you live. Glad to see you back and streaming more. Yes, gonna try for that. How's Mina going? Oh, she's going through it, but no, she actually just posted on Instagram a couple days ago or something. Cover Ezra? Yes, I want to cover Ezra. You and Johnny ever gonna do some content together anytime soon? It'd be nice to see since her situation. I don't know about like me and Johnny, but I feel like it would be cool to do something with Johnny after I catch up with the D Antwoord shit, because like I'm honestly so behind on D Antwoord. Like guys, like on the Edwin's Generation channel, I'm still stuck. I need to do coverage on Toki, so that's my next plan. And then from there, I want to cover Manson, and then maybe I can start covering other things. And actually, somebody left a comment on my Instagram being like, release the Timothy Heller interview. Maybe that's what was on my mind earlier. But yeah, I might even do that. But I don't know if I'd release an Edwin's Generation. To be honest, that interview was like, that was probably like my second ever interview, right, that I've done. And I don't think I did that good. So I have to revisit it, see what it looks like. Do you mean the actor that ran away with some girl? Yeah, The Flash, Ezra Miller. That's quite the interesting story. Yeah, a lot of weird flags there. Yeah, not red. Well, yeah, red and other colors, I guess. Gonna see Jurassic Park? Okay, enjoy. Yeah. Well. Her Julia Fox post was fire. That's my favorite series of yours. I've rewatched the videos. Yeah, dude, honestly, my The Antwoord series has a lot of replay value. Like, if you watch from the first episode, I think everybody would be hooked. Did you get to work on your video last night? You mentioned. Don't ask me questions like that. But I will work on it tonight. Actually, I'm going to see the movie, but maybe tonight. Now, I'm going to be editing the tipster segment from last weekend's stream. It's so hard to be your own boss, guys. I can't organize myself too much. Fudge. But I like vibing with you guys. Gosh, see, this is the part where I talk to chat so much that I'm like, I don't know why I keep this on the show, because it's such an intimate moment. I'm just talking to the chat that's here in the moment. I really think this is like the sloppiest stream that I've done so far out of the 3. But I'll leave it up. If this gets to 369 likes. The other one did, so. I have no idea what Ezra, whoa. He didn't do that. I like the day streams, yeah. Well, and that's a cool part. I feel like they're consumable, I'm like, it's okay to leave up like an hour stream on the channel. It's a snack. Yeah, we don't mind. It's nice to chill with you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I know that I personally like enjoy like listening to streamers that I like and just like having it in the background. So you know. And also, I guess if someone didn't make it to the live experience, they can kind of see the chat, and I try to read it out loud before I respond. Are we doing these short ones every day? Nope, not every day, but apparently every day so far. Just on days that I have something to talk about, right? And I feel like when I first saw the interview with Amber, like I had more to say. I was gonna like connect it to my, okay, let me see if I can come up with some. I really need water though. My fucking mouth is so dry. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm gonna bump up the lo-fi. I'm gonna get water because. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I guess to elaborate on the whole, like, why I try to separate myself, right? This whole YouTube journey has been very interesting. If you've been with me for long, it's okay. Actually, in chat, let me survey you guys real quick. And if you're watching this as a replay, you know, why not add it to your comment at the end of it? I don't know if you typed something else already. Maybe you go edit it. How long have you been watching Edwin? Let me know the experience. Because, yeah, I feel like sometimes when I get criticism, I'm curious, like, when did they kind of tag along, right? You know, there's, like, maybe you jumped on the Onision train or like, the D'Antwoord train or the Mars Argo Poppy train. Like, I've gotten a lot of, like, big spurts of, like, subscription, you know, or you know, my own personal drama train. Or maybe you're even old OG. You're before all that, you know, back before when I actually lived in LA. Or even before that when I was on Blog TV, OG. You know, because I've been on YouTube for a long time. I'm a friggin' grandpa, right? So, like, it's interesting if you actually know, like, sort of evolution that I've been going through, right? Because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, you shattered this perception that I had of you. How dare you, Edwin, right? And I saw this movie the other night. It's an anime. It's called Perfect Blue. And it was released in 1997, and it's so damn ahead of its time. I almost recommend it. I mean, I guess I recommend it, but if you decide to watch it, I suggest you, like, prepare yourself because it's really freaking creepy. But yeah, it's a movie from 1997, and it's, like, way ahead of its time in that the internet wasn't very mainstream back then, you know? It wasn't very prominent, yet it's about this pop star that has, like, you know, obviously she has fans, but the internet is just starting, so she has, like, a fan page, and she's like, whoa, people are saying this? And it's like, she's got, like, this incel, like, you know, stalker, creeper type. And the girl in the movie struggles with, like, keeping her, like, stage persona and, like, separating, right? And I'm like, wow, because of, like, the internet and stuff, like, wow. But this is in 1997, and they're talking about, like, so you just type in HTTP. I was like, wow. But anyways, basically, and it's not even a spoiler, the stalker gets disappointed when she makes a different career move, right? And I think it's interesting when people kind of online, like, they get hyper disappointed in comments because someone, like, say me, right? I cover controversial issues, so that happens a lot. A lot of people would disagree with me, but some people take it to the degree where they're like, wow, you're just not the same person. And I'm like, I guess you know me better than me, right? But what I'm trying to get at is, like, I've gone through, like, a lot of shit up in this YouTube game, you know? Like, man, I started out uploading my high school projects. That's how long I've been in this game. 2006. I created my channel 2006. And then from there, I was just doing, like, vlogs, hyper, you know, like, dude, when I started YouTube, a video longer than 3 minutes was a long video. Now, a video about 10 minutes is a short video. But so much has changed, and I was sticking to comedy for a long time. You know, that was kind of my route. And then obviously I went through a big patch. You know, people that have been here for 2 years may not even know the drama that I experienced that essentially led me to cover controversial issues, you know. But if you've been here for probably, I guess, like, when that happened, 2016, 2017, so it's like 5 years. If you've been here for like 5 years or 6 years, you're probably familiar with what I've been through. Some people saw it in real time, right? And, like, it was weird because after that occurred, I didn't know how to deal with it. Like, I just made dumb, like, comedy vlogs, and I was kind of, like, stuck. And then I would see things that I could kind of relate to. I was like, what? This person is so dumb. Like, what? How is nobody saying this, right? Like, I remember I did a video on the social repose, like when him and Jacqueline Glenn broke up, and like he made such a dumb video. That was probably like my first commentary video, right? And then like I really resonated with the Mars Argo lawsuit. I was like, what? Huh? And you know, that's probably like where I started kind of like really vibing with the whole coverage of controversy. And then I covered the Melanie Martinez story, which I actually, if you can still go back to those videos that I made on the Edwin's Generation channel, the Melanie Martinez, Timothy Heller, which I still think that they're pretty good when you go back and watch them. I thought it was fair. I mean, at the end of the day, Melanie Martinez has a lot of strong stance, very opinionated. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find this and remind me, but I did dunk on her, but that's because like she said things that sounded dumb, and like she didn't really have anybody to back her up, etc., etc. So like, I was critical, but like the way that people her stance criticized me, I think that was kind of one of the first pivots that are like, you're extra biased, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, I guess I can take even more critic, but it made me hyper conscious. Like, okay, so it's for the better, I think, overall, to separate myself more and more, and I do separate myself, but like, I try to be very sympathetic to the stories, even when there's like a bad character, right? Like you watch the Antwoord videos, like when I'm mean to Ninja Yolandi, I'm not that mean. When I'm mean to Marilyn Manson, I'm not that mean, Like I'm not like a big asshole like a normal person would be when they're criticizing the shit that they're doing, But yeah, just want to do that little rant there. Hopefully, y'all heard it. Started watching when the drama went down. I'm watching behind. Honestly, your takes on topics have been way better than a lot of content creators. Yeah, but I guess also what I'm trying to get at, because I don't know if I even outlined a major point, but my major point is, my overarching point is that I've always covered stories that I am genuinely interested in, So to go back to that comment that said like, I miss when you covered content that mattered. The content that I'm covering matters to me, like everything that I've covered matters to me, whether it's like something that I care about or something that like I think is funny or fun or worth mentioning. What, this is supposed to be my literally laid back channel where like I should feel free. Like those type of comments, I want to reject them. I want to be upfront with you guys, especially in these homeboy hours. I want to tell you up front that I'm going to reject that kind of thinking of like, I miss when you covered content that mattered. No. I'm going to put my foot down and say, sorry, this content matters to me. If it doesn't matter to you, you can literally skip it. It says Amber Heard in the title. You don't like my opinion or whatever, you can skip it, girl. Or you can click on the one that matters, or wait for one that matters to you. Like the title's there, or unsubscribe, whatever, right? But like, this is the channel that I upload on that I don't want to give a fuck about. Like I don't want to care. I don't want to be like paranoid, because that's literally what made me create this channel in the first place. Like I started caring too much and getting insecure about the Edwin's Generation channel, Like, if we literally go back to my first ever video on this channel, this movie that I saw advertised. Here we go. Let's how. What's up, guys? It's Edwin, and welcome to my new channel, Homeboy's Got Receipts. I didn't name it Homeboy's Got Receipts for any deep reason. If anything, I'm your homeboy, all right? And sometimes I'll have receipts, maybe not always, because I want this channel to be kind of like a casual, conversational type thing, for me to just express myself without having to do deep research and just kind of upload more casually, essentially. You'll see videos that are less edited, maybe it's more live streams, and that's enough of the intro, okay, guys? What do you know? What do you know? This is the first video I uploaded on this channel. I've always maintained the same kind of like mission statement, right? And people act butthurt that are like, wow, you didn't do crazy research on your opinion that Actman shouldn't want to strike on Tommy C? Wow. I miss when you did content that mattered. Dude, okay, here's the thing. If you don't think the Amber Heard issue matters in the grand scheme of things, okay, cool. I guess not. But like at the end of the day, I think it's fun to talk about. Or not fun, but like I think it's worth talking about. And I think everything I talk about is obviously worth talking about. And I like creating with the audience too, by the way. And again, here's the thing too. Like the person's story that commented on the video, this is in no way is this a slight to you personally, okay? Because I know that when commenters, you know, when a creator disagrees with the commenters, sometimes those commenters spiral and they become like extra fixated and hateful towards the creator, right? That's not what this is. I'm just making myself clear. And hey, if you felt like I misinterpreted you, or you didn't quite word yourself in the best way possible, maybe you can come on a stream someday if it matters to you that much, right? But like, what I'm trying to present here is that this channel is for literally just chilling and vibing with the chat, and that's what I kind of want to give off with you guys. And I'm open to hearing people that disagree, but also at the same time, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take people telling us that you can't cover this, you shouldn't do this. This is an experiment. You can love it, you can hate it. All right. My rant is over now. Everyone grows. I think it's more you found something you have interest in. Branching out is never a bad thing. Your channel is for you. Do I have anybody disagreeing with or whatever? Someone in chat, is Edwin gonna interview Mr. Girl's girlfriend? You know what? There's no plan, and I was told that she's not allowed to talk to people online. Mr. Girl's words, but I might as well not try. But I guess I'll send her a message, because I saw that she has DMs activated on Twitter, so I'll send her a message. Who knows if she'll reply? But because I think that would be an interesting conversation. I think that like the whole talking to Mr. Girl is like not tired, but it's like, let's face it, he's probably already said whatever he would say to me in somebody else's interview, right? I don't think me talking to Mr. Girl would bring anything new to the universe. That's how I feel. I don't think that I could bring anything out that's so special. But if we talk to his girlfriend, that's a different story. Shaylin made a tweet that she won't. Well, there you go then. You know, it's weird. It shouldn't be believe all women. It should be believe all victims and survivors, regardless of the genders. Exactly. Tell them Karen's where to stick it. That's what's up, Ruby. Mr. Girl confuses me. I think he's mostly for real, to be honest. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat. But otherwise, I think I did some pretty... You know what? I think the rants that I did on the latter part of the stream made the stream worth keeping up, maybe. Oh, and we just passed the hour mark. So this maybe... You know what? Maybe the stream is keeping up. Worth keeping up. Let's see how many likes we got to. Okay, we passed the 111 likes, so that's good. Good job, guys. But we have to get 369 by the end of the night. I'm playing. I actually think that this latter part of the stream is worth making the stream stay on. But yeah, and if anybody wants elaboration though, I have seen people compare Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp, and just because they were friends and Marilyn Manson was brought up in the case, blah blah blah, etc., like, sorry, I'm not totally convinced that Marilyn Manson is suddenly innocent. You know, like, Homeboy had like, I don't even remember the exact number, but like at least like 6 women, you know, and like he's basically saying that they have a conspiracy, like they all got together and made these stories up together. And I'm like, oh my god, bro. Well, first of all, the women that you're saying got together aren't all the women that came out against you, so it's like, okay, you're not even addressing all of it, so this is actually a problem. You know, you can't. Good try though. I'm gonna scroll up to see how long people have been watching here. Since 2020. That's what's up. 2 years, 3 years. Okay, a lot of people are on the newer side. It's crazy that people that have been watching my channels for 2 years are on the newer side. Wait, have you been watching for 2020? You a lot of people probably aren't even all that familiar with the Edwin's Generation channel. That's kind of interesting. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been uploading that much as well, to be honest, and it sucks, but you know, I'm gonna work on it. Oh, Piddolass, yeah, homegirl Kate, she's doing pretty good. Let's see, Yeah. I'm still friends with Katie. I might end up going to LA. I don't know. We'll see. You use the comedy aspect to your meanness. Yeah, exactly. I try to make my videos lighthearted, you know. And if you guys remember, that's something that happened in the MSI video, the one I did on mindless self-indulgence. I made some comedic like jabs and stuff or whatever. And people are like, "Why are you making jokes?" Well, that's kind of just the vibe, you know. Denise says, if you get approached by a Freemason with a flattering tongue, even the mayor who invites you to join or attend a meeting, decline. Take notes. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. You never know. AD30 says, do you have hatred for anyone? I can think of one person and one person alone. But like, I don't think of that hatred every day or anything, you know. It's like it's over. It's like it's in the past. You know. Interview Shannon for real. I'd be curious to talk to her. I think even the most like, okay, see, saying like what I was about to say right after what I said right before, suddenly, I don't even know if I should say it, but I was gonna say I think even the most hated people should be allowed a voice, and it's true. It's just like with a certain bitch, I think she should fucking zip it and go back to Austria. But you know, that's just my opinion. I use comedy to cope. Yeah, for real. I came from Edwin's Generation channel and then sub here when you created this. Hey, thank you for sticking around, you know, because a lot of people came over there and they're like, whoa, what is this, Edwin? I don't know if I can handle it. And I get it. Manson's a total different story. I know, for real. It's way different. And like the thing is like, look, with Evan Rachel Wood, I watched her documentary. It wasn't that great, but like at the same time, there's no clear indication at all that she's doing this for money. Like, and you know, like, not saying it's like super clear with Amber, but it seems a lot more clear than, you know, Evan. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem even fair to compare the two, to be honest. No, it's not Star, by the way, guys. I don't hate Stardust, just to be clear, okay? Just because she can't take an L doesn't mean she deserves hatred, okay? Those of you who are new, again, people that have been here for, I forgot, people haven't been here for 6 years. Okay, 6 years ago, I went through a really intense drama with my ex-roommate who was dating the psychopath, okay? The psychopath is the one I have the hatred for. That's the T, if you want to hear it. She's fucking psycho, and I have an inching feeling that she's still fucking keeping up with Mina specifically. She's kind of obsessed with Mina, and you know, yeah. if you're ever bored, you want to watch a fucking soap opera of drama, weird shit that I went through, you can look. You can look it up. Look up like Edwin roommates. You can see like a couple 2-hour videos that I did. It's fucking crazy. When are you coming to LA? Maybe next weekend. Actually, I don't know. I gotta find someone to watch my doggy. Yes, Jessica, you missed it. Now I'm just hanging out with chat, but you can rewind. I'll leave it up. Bro, I feel like the Maryland man situation is serious. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Manson is interesting because, you know, I don't know. Manson's like, oh, I'm so edgy. Oh, I sell these edgy things. It's like, how far can you take the character of being edgy, right? Like, he literally says, like, it's one of those things that just like, it's just a stage persona. How much more can you use that excuse? That's my question. How long have you known Andy Worski? Oh my god, I was just talking to him the other day. Maybe I'll bring Andy Worski on for the weekend as a little guest, even though all he has to say is, yo, I'm gonna fight in the UK. He's gonna do a freaking boxing match with Alex Wasabi on the KSI bill, guys. Andy Worski. Andy Worski is someone that I know for over a decade. He's one of the OGs. I know him before he, I guess, got addicted to coke and, you know, had a bunch of drama, but he says he's doing way better now. So, I mean, he's off the coke. So, but yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm ready to wrap up. I hope I address everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the rants and everything. Anybody have any other critical comments they want to say about our streams? So, you know, you don't have to save it for comment. Oh, he's not fighting Alex Wasabi? Oh, sorry. Salt Poppy? Oh, my bad. I don't even know who Salt Poppy is, but I think I forgot who said that. I think Augie or Boblex said that, but maybe they misheard it or something. Manson has a movie that's so gruesome that his PR said don't release it. Yeah, I know, but it's like, oh, we were just kidding around. I started watching it during the roommate drama, but I remember, yes, Cinco de Vlago was with Andy Worski was in that actually. You're A-okay, Edwin. Thank you, Mariah Marioneta. Edwin asked Augie how long he needs to use the edgy excuse. Excuse for what? This is the most engaging stream I've been in lately. I enjoy it. I'm looking at every chat directly, seeing if we can get any last words before I dip. Because I honestly don't think I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, but you never know. So we might skip Homeboy Hour for Thursday and Friday, and just do the weekend stream. So we'll see, because I do need to get to work on the Edwin's Generation video. Yo, the Mexican. Hey, look. Even though, like, you know, obviously, you know, Sear's a little bitch, and like, you know, we ain't got good blood at all. Like, I'm not gonna deny that me and Sear did make some fucking gold gems. You know, like, it is what it is. I found Augie, Nick, and Boblex Ryu actually. Oh well. Hey, at least you still watch me. That's cool. I won't be live often. It is 2 a.m. Hey, no worries. I'm just ending the show, and I'm gonna leave the streams up here so everyone can hang. This is actually the first stream I've engaged in. Been lurking for quite a while. Thanks, Edwin, in chat. It was great. Hey, Breezy, I appreciate that. You know what? I should address the lurkers because I want to make sure everybody feels welcome. And feel free to join the Discord, connect. You know, I don't bite. Okay. I know that, like, it seemed like maybe I bite to the people that, like, you know, the comment earlier, but I swear, like, even if you disagree, like, as long as you don't come off like, oh, when you come off like you're insulting, like, I don't want that, because you have to understand the mission statement of this channel is to just upload stuff that I'm interested in the moment and want to vibe with the chat. Whether you vibe with it or not, you don't have to click it, or you do, you know. But, like, I don't want people making me feel bad or trying to, or telling me that, oh, I don't upload stuff that matters, right? So thank you for chatting, and I'm glad you had a pleasant experience. All right, now is the time when I definitely have to wrap up, because I'm getting I'm getting questions where I already answered, but not a bad thing, by the way. But Sawa, I only have one topic idea for the weekend stream, and that is Ezra Miller. I'm covering Ezra Miller, so look out for that this weekend. I do want to get maybe at least one other topic though. So, Jamie, I missed your question. Hold on, I'm looking through everybody. Why are you brown? What? That's your question? I was born this way. Black Spy, listen, Black Spy also, Homeboy, you sent me some quite overwhelming DM, all right? Do you want me to put you on blast? Not DM, actually. I haven't had time to look at your DM, and I do apologize, okay? I meant to say in the Discord. It was kind of intense, bro. So, like, I don't know. And also you sent me, like, some comments. You gotta take it easy. Because, like I said, I was actually telling somebody else in the comments that, like, hey, you gotta chill, right? This is a Discord, bro. Like, look at how your message starts, man. You said, this is the last chance I'll give to ask my friend juror on Johnny Depp case to interview with Edwin. I posted here a number of times to talk to Edwin. This is like, you gotta chill, bro. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but you can tell it's a little intense, right? Like, Homeboy, you know, like, that's not, you know, like, we don't want you saying LOL. Okay, cool. So, but like, you know, not Tipster. Tommy C just talked about on his Twitter about how, like, this person sent, like, someone in his community, like, sent him a bunch of DMs, and, like, you know, every now and then this happens. People get, like, people from their communities just, like, I don't want you to become that person that goes off, right? I don't want that. I want my community to be cool, and just know the rules, all right? We want to be chill. Okay, embrace the chill. I like that. All right. I grew up on Manson. Thanks for rubbing my ass, yo. It's one of those things that, like, hey, I think that it's possible that he's not guilty on everything. I mean, who knows? We'll see. That story is very much developing, but I demand the location of the turtle ring. I can't find it. I lost it. It makes me sad. I live alone, an introvert, and this is all I can take with social interaction. Thank you for chatting. I never really chat in the chat. Well, welcome. All right, guys. Cool. I've been trying to get you to do together, but look. Well, honestly, like, I'll. If I don't get back to you today, I'll get back to you tomorrow. But like, just, you know, don't take offense that I didn't get back to your DM. Is all I'm saying. You don't want to sound like that my tea's gone cold. I wonder why. Dear Slim, this is the last time. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Thanks so much for chilling with me. What's my Discord? I believe it's in the description, but just in case it isn't, I will put it in the chat right now. And if anybody's watching this the next, you know, after I'm done with the stream, I will definitely put it in the description. So it is now in the chat. I actually unsubscribed from Augie, Nick, and all those because I realized that I'm just not interested in the drama anymore or what they're talking about. That's fair. That's fair. And, you know, I tell people, look, Edwin's generation, I'm sorry that I'm struggling, but I promise. Deontford, Marilyn Manson. And there was this story that came across my desk that I really wanted to tackle, but she didn't follow up. And I don't know if it was maybe my job to follow up. But either way, I'm obviously stuck on 2 other projects. But, like, it could be really big. But, yeah, I got to get to work on that. Because, like, you know, I do like the YouTuber community shit. Like, I'm very embedded in it since I, you know, started. But, like, at the same time, I do like covering stuff beyond it. Like, you know, Ezra Miller. I think I'm excited for Ezra Miller because that's obviously outside the community. It seems like a lot of YouTubers are really stuck in, like, within the YouTube sphere when there's, like, it's fun to talk about celebrity shit too. So I'm excited to talk about Ezra Miller. And yeah, cool. I'm repeating myself, guys. I've been streaming for a while. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, let's see. How long did we do today? Oh, an hour and 17, something like that. Okay, no problem. It was a good show. Cool. All right, another Homeboy experiment. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, everybody put tacos in the chat. Remember, that's got to be our tradition, all right? Some live streams do GGs. We do tacos in stream, okay? Taco emojis. And if you got a member taco, put your member taco in the chat. That's what's up. All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging.